Shoot with Dark Side, man. Tap in, man. Make you famous.
Hey yo, welcome to the Dark Side Pod. Who we here with?
What's up, though? Curtis Philpot, aka CAPT, young captain.
Dang, what made that name, Young Captain?
Oh man, that goes way back, man. You know what I'm saying? From just running around the whole country. You know what I'm saying? Putting cats together, accomplishing goals, tasks, and fighting back. You know what I mean? They deemed me that, and so it just stuck with me, along with aliases, aka Chris Phillips. Is another one that goes back. That's got some feet to it.
All right, dang, you came militaried up. So shoot, you were part of like a black militia or something like that?
Nah, I mean, you don't want to say nothing like that. But organized, unorganized, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's resourceful, they can pull up and help out.
Understood. Or you think the black militias, they get like a bad rep or something like that?
I mean, not so much a bad rep. It's just, they got, governmental task force.
Meant just to get on their
Yeah,
ass.
just to get on that ass. And that was a different day and age when it was called for. Now it's not so much called for. It's
what?
more about a political.
I think they doing the same shit, but just like, cause you ever hear like I think it's just not televised much. Like you hear about like they building a Black American city in Ghana.
I heard about that.
We see how it's like really on the low.
It is on the low. It is. I mean, but that's a good thing, because brothers, man, and sisters, we got to get things established before, the big announcement, because there's infiltrations, there's all type of stuff that sabotage, but that's an understanding, that's a given, but you definitely want the nucleus solid before, too many people get their eyes and ears on it.
For sure. Let me ask you this. So Top Rank Studios, you own it.
Yeah.
What made you want to run the studio?
Well, the thing is, Sparks the beat maker, you know what I'm saying? He really runs the joint, you know what I mean? But before Sparks, it was Scurvy Nation Studios. Before that, it was Urban Black Poets. We've been in the rap game for a while. And then it kind of evolved to an understanding of giving back. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to be able to provide an opportunity, you know what I mean? So young cats can pave the way and do their thing. And that's really what it's about, you know what I'm saying? Like me and my partners, we make sure the studio is there. You know what I'm saying? And then Sparks the beat maker, he was able to capitalize on that opportunity and really pave his way and create opportunities for the younger generation. And that's really what it's about for us. You know what I'm saying? Like we did our thing, and we look at hip hop as a young man's game. You know what I mean? Even though older cats still doing their thing, like you got Nas, you know what I'm saying? You got cats that's older that they still doing their thing.
We is not listening to them niggas.
No, but we are though. You know what I'm saying? We are heavy. You know what I mean? But like I said,
who part of the older generation do you think made it through to like the young niggas?
That's what I'm saying.
That's hard. That's
to
hard
the young
to do.
niggas?
Yeah, I say Jay-Z did it. Jay-Z did that.
Yeah,
shit.
well, if you say Jay-Z, you got to say Nas. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I just, listen to the MC Light album. I mean, it's probably before your time, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of this shit is like before my time, but...
It's fire.
Some
fire.
of it hit. Like, I like that shit that be hitting. Like, because like, even my, my 10-year-old brother, he 10 years old, but why the fuck do he know about hee? You know what I mean? Some shit is just timeless.
He should, yeah, it is. I mean, but hip-hop is timeless.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Because one thing that pissed me off so much, but then a whole bunch of older dudes, they was like, no, but it went. And I was like, is that, I think it was a year ago, 2 years ago. What's that one dude? Killer Mike. He won the Grammy.
Killer Mike, yeah.
I was so pissed when he won that shit. He was up against Trap. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah. You can't be like that. See, the thing is, he got feet. You know what I'm saying? So back in when Outkast and the Dungeon Family was making their mark, Killer Mike, he was stomping hard on the yard, and you got to respect it. And the fact that he can, you know what I'm saying, still be relevant today, that says a lot, man. And that's what I think the younger generation doesn't understand. It's you on the shoulders and backs of cats that's doing the same thing y'all doing. But
Shit. So shit, I say probably. Damn. So I say probably you made this bit, you did your thing, and
Yeah.
you gave Sparks a chance, and then really, damn, Sparks gave me a chance. Damn,
exactly,
I guess
that's
this
what
shit
I'm
just
saying.
keep going.
You on the backs, yeah. You know what I'm saying. But one thing you can rest assured that
So you let Sparks do his beat, man, and then
there's
you let me do
always
my
gonna
gift
be
too.
there's always gonna be a spot for you to do your thing. You know what I mean? Because of cats like us. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta reinvent the wheel. You ain't gotta start from scratch. All you gotta do is tap in. You know what I mean? There's gonna be something on deck ready. You know what I mean? And that's really what it's all about for us. You know what I mean?
So I feel like it's a huge sense of a love for the culture and a love for this artistic
No doubt,
craft
no
that
doubt.
we got that we don't really respect too much, but we call hip hop like rap, and like we call this culture.
No doubt, no
So
doubt.
I feel like where did that come from?
The love for the game,
Yeah, love for this culture.
Man,
Because a lot of people they
late
hate this culture. They think it's destructive. It's this.
well, you know, when you say they, you know what I mean? You're talking about a group of people that ain't got nothing to do with the culture. You know what I'm saying? People that critique the culture ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? Because it's really
It's some
a way
black
of life.
people. It's some black people. They
And
say
it doesn't matter.
don't
Black,
call
white,
me that. Don't what?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It ain't got nothing to do with it. Race ain't got nothing to do with it. It's got everything to do with some people live in the culture. You know what I'm saying? That's what culture is all about. It's a life. It's a way of life. It's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's the song, the dance, the clothes. You know what I'm saying? The language. That's what culture is. You know what I'm saying? So if you grow up in it, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what somebody else thinks. It just matters what, you know what I'm saying, what you and your peoples is on.
I ain't gonna lie. That is something like I ain't gonna lie. I'm on niggas' asses these days. As a kid, when I was younger, I used to let people kind of fuck me up on that. Cause you know when you a kid, you really just talk to anybody, you believe anything what anybody say. But then when you get older, you gotta start checking niggas' credentials. And I used to be like, "Where'd you grow up in?" I used to start asking questions about them, and they'd be so confused. I'd be like, "Oh, so you grew up in a 2-parent household? You went to college? You got a full ride scholarship? You did this? You did this? Okay, so you don't understand anything about it."
I mean, but you still gotta respect it. You know what I mean? Still got to. You know what I mean?
I respect them, but you can't tell me anything about my life. You don't know anybody that went to prison. You don't know what it's like to pass the phone around from a dude from jail, and like, you don't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Like, you know what I mean?
I got you. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. But I'm just saying, like, my understanding is there ain't no right or wrong. There ain't no up or down. There ain't no right or left. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got a lane to live. You know what I mean? Everybody got a lane. So it ain't about, I feel you, because, you know, people want to be brand new and start judging you. And, you know what I'm saying? I shoot that shit down, too. It ain't about them. You can't judge me. It ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? I got a lane just like you got a lane. I feel you on that.
Let me ask you this. Shoot, you said you started a studio. That's like big, and you kept this bitch going. How old are you?
51.
Damn, you keep this bitch going. I ain't gonna lie. So like, yeah, you keeping this bitch going. Shit, I feel like that's a longevity fucking game. I feel like the name may change, but shit, there's longevity in this shit. I feel like some people that make businesses, they fail in the first year, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
No, we've had a studio since day one, man. We've always had a studio, even if it was, you know what I'm saying, in the living room of an apartment, you know what I'm saying, somewhere tucked off in fucking ghetto somewhere. We kept a studio, you know what I mean? I'm talking about back to, you probably don't even know about this, in the DATS. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
Oh, man.
Shit,
The
what's
real
that?
to real, you know what I mean?
Wait, is that spot in Ipsy or Ann Arbor?
Back then it was both, but the real to real, man, is it's like a tape deck, but it's big. It's a tape deck, and it's reel to reel.
Hell
you know,
no.
it's not digital like now. You know what I'm saying?
I think I know the plugin you talking about, but I don't know.
Nah, right.
I know the plugin, like,
Yeah, no. So since back then, we was pressing up records.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, one of our first record sold in Europe for I think $2,500.
Shit, I feel like, are you from Ipsy, Ann Arbor?
Ann Arbor.
For sure. Shoot, do you know that one boy, Jamal Burford?
Of course.
All right, for sure. Did you lock in with him? Were you a part of his crew?
I wasn't part. No, I'm older than that cat.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I mean, he know. You know what I'm saying? I know. You know what I mean? Them niggas, they holding it. And when it was their turn, they were holding that. You know what I'm saying? You talking about Athletic Mike League?
Got you. Let me ask you this. I've been asking a lot of people this. I feel like I go everywhere. I feel like anywhere in the country, I can go any hood and somebody rapping, and then I shoot videos from, right?
No doubt.
And it always is some people, oh, we got beef with them niggas. And I be like, oh, man, what's the beef? Man, they did something to my brother. And I be like, dang. But it never ends. Like, it is like the whole story. They did something to my brother, we gotta do something to their brother, and they do something to our brother, and then we catch them do something, brother, or maybe we get them and then not, but that's somebody brother, and you know what I mean? So I feel like this non-ending cycle just doesn't stop.
I mean,
how can we stop it?
That's a good question. My thing is, if you're lucky, you just outgrow the whole mentality, and it ain't about that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's about making sure your kids is safe, making sure your grandkids is safe. You feel me? So I mean, when it was our turn, you know what I mean? We ain't had no answers. We just had activity. So I mean,
All right, so you said we really just gotta outgrow that. Black History Month is here. Boom, what's a Black History fact that astonished the mess out of you, just astonish you?
Man, listen, do a deep study in melanin. You know what I'm saying? That's the blackest history you can get. And you do a deep study in that, you'll be astounded what you find. You know what I'm saying? The value and the worth and the understanding of, God's on earth. You know what I'm saying? And dealing with, melanin, the God particle. That's Black history.
Got you. I asked a lot of people this. MLK, Malcolm X. You can only choose one. We gotta have him today.
Malcolm X.
We gotta have him today. And why did you say we'll have Malcolm X today?
Malcolm X to me was a realist. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it takes. That type of understanding is what it takes to move the needle, especially when you're dealing with, brothers and sisters today. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be an understanding, man, and it ain't kumbaya. You know what I'm saying? It's about drawing a line in the sand and then moving that line. That's what it's about, and that's what I think Malcolm X stood for the most part.
The one thing about I think I understand that to a whole different perspective. Just because what I said to you before, you start checking niggas' backgrounds. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Like Martin Luther King went to college at 16. Nigga, ain't nobody do that. Like we can't relate to you. Malcolm X, no, he was out there with the pimp, hustlers, killers. Like okay, and he changed it. Okay, we can most niggas can relate to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I understand you on that too.
Yeah.
You believe in the zodiac sign stuff?
I mean, I understand. It's not a belief system. You know what I'm saying? It's a science to a certain degree. So I understand that, yeah.
What's your thing that you're compatible with, and why do you think so?
I don't know about compatibility. I think, all signs at some degree is compatible to another sign because it's all one. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, but I don't really go down that way. You know what I'm saying? If I meet somebody and that's what they are, and I can relate. You know what I mean? I can kick it, but it's nothing that I subscribe to that's gonna govern what I do and how I do it.
Okay, I was gonna ask you this: how the fuck do you keep a business running that fucking long?
Man, partnerships. That's how you do it. That's the secret. Partnerships, man. Good or bad, right or wrong, it don't matter, man. You can't do it all by yourself. Sometimes you need a team. You know what I mean? Everybody got to play their part, and if they don't play their part, I mean, there's always one that's gonna step up. You know what I mean? Where everybody else is lacking, and that's it. You know what I mean? It might not be me. It might be, you know what I'm saying, Mitch. It might be Tev. It might be Sparks. But somebody's gonna step up and carry everybody else. You know what I mean? Or, teamwork make the dream work. You know what I mean? There's all type of formulas to make a business work. You know what I'm saying?
Understood. So look.
Yes, mama. Hold on. Yeah.
Delete that one.
Huh?
You press pause on that video. Hey, he doing his interview. Embarrass him. Say an embarrassing story real quick.
I'll come back tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Silly.
Give a story.
That's already embarrassing enough.
Nah, I'm gonna cut that part up. But now, basically, it's still going. Yeah. Delete that one. When you press pause on that, but it messes it up a little bit. Until you just delete that one and start a new one. Not delete that one, but just start a new one.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so we asked about that Black History Month. Boom. Black History fact. I just want to get back to where he was. He was on Malcolm X, Zodiac. Let me ask you this. Would you rather have money, but you only have one or the other? Like one can't lead into the other. You can't have money and then leads to relationships. And you can't have relationships and then leads to money. A lot of money, no relationships. Or relationships, no money.
Okay, so when you say relationships, like what kind of plural, what kind of
Network, like network.
I'd rather have a network. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, it takes money to network. You know what I mean? Well, it takes money to network efficiently. But with the right network, it ain't about money. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? I know billionaires, millionaires, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't about money all the time. Sometimes it's just about being in the right place at the right time or just being in the room. That's very big. Just the ability to be in the room. You know what I mean? That opens doors. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about money all the time. You know what I mean? And if I had to choose between the two, I'd rather have the network, a global network.
Let me ask you this. It's the can you bring back to the first story? We talked about it a little bit. Like you say you always had a studio. Can you bring back to the first story of like how it came to be and like how that mind state even came to be? Like that was just like, oh, let's do this or let's start or like who was the team with? Break down the whole story.
It was the early 90s, man. You know what I'm saying? I was already freestyling, like in high school. You know what I'm saying? And then old school cat, Mitch, Creek Boogie, you know what I'm saying? He heard me. He was like, man, I got to rap, man. I got this. He was already playing the keyboard. And he was just like, let's make a song. And we made a song, and the way it sounded, you know what I'm saying? I'm letting people hear it off of cassette tapes, and they was blown away, man. And that's kind of how it evolved, you know? So we had a live band, and, so having a live band, we always had to have a studio, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying? We had all type of studios and all type of places. But we made good music, and everybody loved our music. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how it just started to snowball downhill.
What was the LLC moment or the moment when you got your business on paper?
As far as studio,
Yep.
since the beginning. I mean, since the beginning, I always had a business.
In high school? Like when you graduated? Like
No. Mitch was older than me. I always ran with older cats, and you know what I'm saying. So they kind of was, they could point me in the right direction, but then I've developed the business savvy and understanding, and then so I kind of just always made sure our paperwork was tight.
Overstood. Let me ask you this. In the day and age today, streaming, big thing, but you only get paid like pennies to the penny. Like, you know what I mean? Usually pennies to dollars, no pennies to the pennies.
Yeah.
And then back in your day, you had to like hustle like CD, cassette. You talking about some cassette, not even CD, cassette tapes and stuff like that. And pagers and stuff like that. You talking about that? Like, nah, you my dad age, like, right? Like, he said, "But pagers was the stuff." I feel like the way my dad talk about pagers is the way I'm gonna be talking about Instagram when we get older.
No
like
doubt.
Instagram was just.
But it's different because it's way more money. I mean, there's more millionaires being created now than ever before in history, and it has everything to do with social media. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Just that whole revolution is taking off to whole new levels, man. Nobody ever thought that it would be possible to generate so much money so fast. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this: in this industry, would you rather have did it today, making pennies on a penny, or back in your day, we had to go out and actually go out, move, and hustle and bustle? And
I mean, it's more to it than, you know what I'm saying, than signing up to what's going on today. I mean, I came up in the golden era. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about, the best to do it, you know what I'm saying, in they moment. And nothing's gonna add up to that. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's going on today is a carbon copy of what was popping in the origin story. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like comic books. You know what I'm saying? I came up in the origin story of hip hop. You know what I mean? Nothing's gonna replace that. Nothing's gonna top that. I had to be there.
my dad was born in '72. Where were you born?
73.
All right, so y'all about the same age. Look,
Yeah.
let me ask you this. My dad said this. He's like, in hip hop, I remember before I liked hip hop, I liked country music because he said he watched it be made. So I feel like you watched it be made too.
Yeah.
So he's like, country music was the closest thing we had to hip hop. What was the closest thing to hip hop? He said country music because the way they rhymed and stuff.
I don't know about that. The thing is, I ain't listen to country music. You know what I'm saying? I think I listened to before hip hop. I mean, it was Michael Jackson. It was Prince. It was, it was it was R&B. It had to have been R&B. There was nothing else really worth. Yeah, it was R&B. Before hip hop, it was R&B.
Let me stop torturing you, nigga. I'm 23.
Yeah.
I don't remember the shit when I was 13, bro.
Yeah.
Let me stop, bro.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? That blew my mind hearing him. You know what I'm saying? But then, soon after was Sugar Hill Gang. So hip hop was there ever since I had ears on me. Hip hop was in my eardrums for sure.
All right, for sure. And let me ask you, you come from Ann Arbor. Boom. Did you go to college? Do the college route?
Yeah, no, I didn't go to college route. I went later. You know what I'm saying? I went to a B school and got some business etiquette. But, college wasn't for me, man. I got to be honest with you.
You got the degrees, though, right?
Yeah, but, I mean, I don't really want to get into, what I was really doing on the campus. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. We good. But so I just want to let you know you went to college. What was the delay though for? Because you was just making money. You was just making money. You was like, oh fuck.
Man,
I feel like you my dad age. He said back in his day
I was
he didn't
everywhere,
really,
man.
He didn't need like
I
college.
was in Atlanta, New York, New Jersey, Cali, like right after high school. You know what I'm saying? Like all around. Just what y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Let me see what y'all got going on. Getting involved. And then, we was into music. We had a band, we had a group. So, we were showing our faces.
Let me ask you this: it's the I feel like back in my dad's day, like back in your day, he said, "Oh, you didn't really need college like that." If today, if you had like I had a little 18-year-old, he sat up right there. He said, "Man, I got shot. Man, I'm trying to get out of the street life. I'm trying to do this." And he was like, he didn't graduate yet. I was like, bro. I told him this is my advice. I was like, bro, if I was you, get the trade, and by the time you my age, you can be a fucking plumber making good money. You ain't gotta be on no fucking dorm eating ramen fucking noodles. You can be a plumber. No, I'm dead serious.
And that's wise info.
You can be a plumber, or you can be not even a plumber. You can be a fucking intern plumber, still making money. Because you even like on that thing, you can be an intern making money as a carpenter or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
definitely.
then I was like, you could be that making money, and then still fucking all the bitches on campus because you the only young nigga out there with money. I was just being like that. So I want to ask you from your perspective, because I feel like you seen it happen that day, and I feel like you seen it evolved. What is like the smartest thing a young nigga can do when he graduate high school? Whole bunch of young people watch you right now.
Social media is paying big bread. You know what I'm saying? You got this whole Bitcoin era. You know what I'm saying? Understand that. You know what I mean? That's big bread. They create multi-millionaires daily. Big bread. The show shot, what you saying is definitely correct. That's not steering anybody wrong. You know what I mean? But there's big bread floating around, man. All you gotta do is grab it out the sky, man, and you know what I'm saying? We walking around with computers in our hands, dog. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta capitalize on that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about going in debt to make money, you know what I mean? Because it's not necessary. It's just about tapping in and doing your thing. I know cats is making big bread just playing video games online. You know what I mean?
T Grizzly.
That's what I'm saying. That wasn't an option. You know what I'm saying? 2 generations ago.
Bro, real niggas can do anything. I feel like he the only nigga that can really do that and not be called a puss or lame and then like.
Man, it's popping like that. It's popping like that.
That's always been my code to heart, code to honor, code to heart, anything like that. You can do anything as long as you stand on it.
And there's so many things to fucking do, man. Like you can't pigeonhole yourself to just one avenue and put all your eggs in that basket. You don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is talented. They got talent. And the thing is, nowadays, unfortunately, it don't even take talent. You know what I'm saying? It just takes initiative and drive. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. What taught you that? What taught you not to put your eggs all into one basket and like just branch out? Like, was it a life story or something like that?
Yeah, no doubt. I always learned that you need more than one stream of revenue coming in. You know what I'm saying? So, it's always important to understand what that's all about. You know what I mean? Putting all your eggs in one basket. That's an old philosophy. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you plan B, you plan to fail. Like, I get it. But realistically, everybody ain't going to be a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? So it's about understanding, I'm gifted, I'm talented, you know what I mean? I can't just sit and do one thing. Like there's multiple things I could be doing. And we live in a day and age where you can get paid off of numerous things, you know what I'm saying? It's not about chasing one bag no more. You know what I mean? Because you could jump into the what you were saying as far as what I'm saying, the plumbing, the trades, stuff like that. At the same time, you could be doing some, social media activities. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you could be putting together a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just selling something online.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You could do all three. It's enough hours in the day. You know what I'm saying? It's enough opportunity on deck.
Damn, you been on some hard work shit. Shit, I'm gonna guess you like a hard.
No,
You
I'm
like
just
you
saying.
work hardly. You like I feel like you like me.
Me, I'm to the point now where, I don't chase money no more. Money kind of chase me. So, you know what I'm saying? I got downtime, you know what I'm saying? And then when it's time for me to go hard in the paint, like I go hard, man. You know what I'm saying? I reach out, I tap in, I go hard. And then, you know what I'm
Shit.
saying? When it's downtime, I veg out, I hibernate.
What do you do when it's smoked out in this bitch? I ain't gonna lie, cause it be smoked out in
I'm
this bitch all
out,
the time.
man. I can't fuck with it, man. I had some serious issues, health issues to deal with a few years ago. So, that's why I ain't been around. You know what I'm saying? That's why you ain't see me. You know what I mean?
Cause it's smoked out in the studio.
I mean, I can't. One monkey don't stop no show, man. Niggas do what they do. So, I stay in my lane. You know what I mean? Shit's still running. Shit's still smooth.
Nah, fuck that. I got a rule in this bitch. I have to do that. Like I'll tell you, I was just editing with some guys. I was like, hey, y'all smoking there or y'all smoking here? It's like that's what I do.
Yeah, but that don't work for me. You know what I'm saying? I
You
can't be in
that.
this room. Well, I don't want to test the theory. Like I
already
was
understand
in and
it.
out the hospital.
I get you.
Because I tried the theory, tested, and it didn't work out in my favor.
Yeah,
I was in that bitch for a few days.
I ain't gonna question
So now it's just like, when you smoke, if I know you rolling up, I'm out, man. I got other shit to do. You know what I'm saying?
I'm out. He said, all right, let me just press this button one time. All right, so we talked a little bit about business loans and a little bit about that. Like, can you put people on game real quick?
Oh, yeah, business? Yeah, it's an acquired taste, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people just need to go to work, man. And then some people, you can read between the lines and grab you a bag. You know what I mean? When you talking about business,
Time out real quick.
Yeah.
You say that, but I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's a lot of people that don't understand. You just that game just went over their head real quick. I feel like a lot of people, they be like, man, this job shit ain't for me, bro. Nigga, I need to be working my own. But then they don't understand like what it take and everything like that. They don't understand that part, and they don't understand what it really means to pay everybody else out. And then they don't. I feel like, can you break it down? How do you determine if you should be at a job or you should be out working for yourself?
Well,
or should you even start? Because I feel like some people.
I mean, I feel like destiny finds you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's meant to be, it will be. You know what I mean? If you feel comfortable at a 9 to 5, then, man, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do that, man. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you feel comfortable taking a risk, not knowing, believing in yourself, if that's your comfort zone, then, you know what I mean? You don't have no choice.
That's my perspective. I think niggas just lazy.
That's the write-off. You can say
and they look at it over here like, oh, this is fun. All you do is sit down and talk. Now I understand this interview going to take 3 hours to upload.
That's because your destiny calling you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's not about, like the introduction. Yeah, you look at a situation, you be like, shit, I want to do that. You might not know what it entails, but you built for it. You know what I'm saying? And that shows. You know what I mean? It shows in your progress. It shows in your grind. Motherfuckers will gravitate toward you. They help you. If they see you, you know what I'm saying? You might not have what it takes to get to the next level, but motherfuckers might see you and they might recognize, you know what I'm saying? And then that opportunity will present itself. Like great minds talk to great minds, man. Mediocre minds will talk to mediocre minds. You know what I'm saying? So,
shoot, I ain't gonna lie. I'm at a point in my life. I'm a point in my life. I feel like I can't find that shit. Like, and it's like it's a little bit lonely. They say it's lonely at the top because you be looking at people. They be talking. I be like, oh, you talking to some whole other yeah. I'm kind of past the BS you talking about. And like you be having two different conversations. You ever had that?
Yeah,
you be like, oh, I gotta get away from you.
There's different levels to the top. You know what I'm saying?
How do you find those like minds?
Networking. You know what I'm saying? Show up, show out. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I thought about doing some lame shit. I ain't gonna lie, I thought about going to one of them lame ass seminars and shit like that. Something, nigga.
Well, I mean,
Cause I'm like,
host a seminar.
I'm trying to go
Really.
to something, nigga. I'm trying to like
You need
be
to
in
host a
some of this
seminar,
bitch.
man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, even if you like start a podcast, I mean, you've been doing you long enough, you know what I'm saying, to be able to teach it. That's a podcast, man. That's money. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about going to somebody else's. It might be about starting your own, and then somebody else will peep you doing that and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I want to partner with you. You know what I'm saying? I want to, expand on what you're doing, or I got something popping. Yeah, I think you're a good fit.
Can you tell any story about this though? I feel like this is the craziest thing about it though. I feel like the craziest thing is you'll meet people, you will have people in your life, your whole life. You'll say, okay, this is what I think it is. And they'll be small-minded or couldn't get it or don't got the belief in it or something like that. Because I feel like even if you don't understand somebody, you're supposed to have the belief in them. If you
Cut them
love
off, man. Cut them off.
Nah. Nah, that's how I think. That's what I be thinking. Like, if you tell me some crazy shit right now, I'm the type of nigga I'll be looking at like, okay, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I think you crazy as fuck. But what you need me for? All right, I got you. And like that's how like belief I have in it.
Yeah.
But I feel like those people don't have it. And I feel like people you meet random out of the fucking blue out of somewhere.
Yeah.
Got faith in you. Oh, that nigga lit. Oh, he doing what? Nigga, he did how many? Oh my, he did. Oh shoot, let's go.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the craziest part. Have you ever had that interaction?
Of course,
in life?
yeah, of course.
And
It
if
happens
so,
all the
which
time.
one?
Happens all the time. I mean, some cats, they can't come. And some cats, they already there. So you got to find out which one you is. You know what I'm saying? Because everything ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You might think, I need to go that way, but really you need to go this way. You know what I mean? You might not realize it till later, but it's all good. At least you realize it. So, it's just like get on your job.
Drop they name. Drop them hater ass name. Come on. What's that time in life?
You
Shit,
silly, man.
Shit, what's the time
Real
in life?
talk.
Huh?
That's real talk. You know what I'm saying?
What's
You
the
gotta
time?
recognize haters, man, because they're vampires, man. They're gonna drain your energy until you ain't got shit left, and you wondering why the fuck I can't get out of bed and shit. You know what I'm saying? People done drained your energy because you was hanging around the wrong spots for too long.
Yeah, I remember. I think it's I never understood. I love my grandma so much, granny so much for this shit now. I feel like my mom got that bug now too. So my granny, she used to always pull up randomly. She the one that pull up in your house.
Yeah.
And then we just like, oh shoot, granny coming. It's like you just gotta start cleaning up and shit like that.
Yeah, you gotta get it together.
Yeah, but really, I ain't gonna lie, we grew up in the church. So then really, she said that when I grew up older, she's like, yeah, you gotta get that sleepy demon off you. That's really a demon. Like, that's like, that lazy, that depressive demon. You know what I mean?
No, real talk. Yeah, of course.
You be in the house stinking, messy, and fuck.
You stinking and shit like, I gotta get the shower.
All right, gotta get back up. Granny finna come over. I can't
yeah,
shit. She
man.
like,
That's definitely one way to look at it. And that's
who do you have in your life that's like that?
That's a good question. Man, my pops, you know what I'm saying? He old now, but, the way he check on me make me snap into shape. You know what I'm saying? Just the way he do his thing. Because, he 85 and he on the go, man. He on the go like when
Dang, grab be out here?
this little chick I had at the crib and shit. She used to be like, man, your dad a pimp. He was like, only a pimp gonna get up at 2, 3 in the morning and be gone all night. So I was like, man, he in his 80s.
Get up at 2, 3 a.m.?
And be out for the rest of the evening, come back in the morning and be out again. Like, he nonstop with it. But
oh, that's pimp.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
damn, you moving like me. Damn.
That's what I'm saying. So when he check on me, he got that thing in his voice that make me just kind of like, man, fuck up, man. What am I over here doing, man? I got this old ass man checking on me like, what is you doing?
He 85?
Yeah. Now, yeah. Still on the go like he was 10 years ago. It's crazy.
He black? Y'all ain't Haitian, not like that, do you?
Man, he foundational black 80os, nigga. He black.
Damn.
Black. He from Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Right outside Atlanta. My mom from Mississippi.
Cool. All right. Let me ask you this. Got it in my notes. BBLs is like a thing these days. Shoot. What you think about the BBLs? What, you married?
Nah.
All right, cool. What you think about the BBLs out here these days?
Man, it's too much, man. It's too much. It's
You
not
don't fuck with
necessary.
BBLs?
It's not necessary.
Come on, dog. You
I'm
around
old
now.
school though. I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some natural shit, man. That's the only thing that really moved me. I'm from a different situation. You know what I mean?
All right, for sure. Let me ask you this. I feel like I just got my CPL, I feel like I'm knowledgeable on gun laws and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, are you pro gun laws and anti gun laws? What do you think about the gun laws?
No, I'm pro gun laws, man. I think, if everybody got a gun, there's gonna be peace.
Yeah, I think that too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen L.A. and New York, like everywhere where
Texas.
guns is hard
Yeah.
to get for normal people. The criminals, they easily can get that, so they know
Easily.
everybody ain't got none.
Yeah. But I mean, the criminal world, there's more guns there, I think, than in the legal world.
But I'm saying a criminal up here, he gonna be like, he gotta check, see if they got a gun first. You know what I mean? In Chicago or like New York, they gonna be like, oh, they ain't got no gun. Okay. If they ain't initiate, that's how
I can dig it. I can dig it. I mean, it goes both ways, all the way around. You know what I mean?
I feel like you traveled a lot. Where's
Yeah.
the best place you traveled in the USA?
In the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, each spot is good for, different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Michigan. You know what I mean? Michigan's a big state, man. You know what I'm saying? We got two pieces to this piece. It's a big state. It's a lot to do. But, when winter come in, Miami, L.A., you know what I'm saying, Texas, they got they uses. You know what I'm saying?
You give me a Texas vibe.
Texas is fire, man. I love Texas. They building big. There's a lot of space. You know what I'm saying? You get into these little enclaves of community, and you just, it's the shit. You know what I'm saying? Miami, I mean, the South, my parents is from the South, so, you know what I'm saying? Then Cali, you know what I'm saying? Shit, Pittsburgh, I'm heavy in Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? I got business partners out there.
Damn, nigga, you got a business partner? Nigga, you be out.
I'll be out. I'll be out. That's not a secret. I'll be out.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll be out.
So shit, you ain't got shit. What's the biggest venture you have outside of the studio?
I'm in the public sector. I just sold a publicly traded company, and I'm affiliated with a nice group of brothers that's entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? They're starting up another publicly traded company. VGTL is the stock ticker. You know what I'm saying? It's up and coming. I suggest you grab you a slice and hang on tight because, you know what I'm saying, they on to something. They doing it big. But my next project I'm working on is a real estate investment trust, publicly traded. I'm working with some top realtors,
How in the fuck did you get my jaws dropped back here? How the fuck did you get into that, nigga?
That's
Selling
what I'm
publicly stock. That's some shit I hear on movies, nigga. Wolf of
Yeah.
Wall Street, nigga.
Yeah, no, I'm
What the
heavy,
fuck we talking
man.
about?
I'm heavy in that game right now.
So you just bought the.
Well, I
How
bought
do you even get into that? Like,
mentors, being, like I said, you pull up and you show out, and people, they checking for you, they looking for you. You know what I'm saying? Like minds think alike, and you get recognized, and you get mentored.
but dang, so you say you didn't go to wait? So you went to college for business, so you know a little bit about it. So it's not just like.
But I mean, real talk, college ain't teach me business, man. I learned business outside, just being outside. That's where I learned business.
So the business degree shit, I feel like you kind of regret that.
Well, no, it's not that. It's not about a regret.
He's like, man,
It's just about. I mean,
I ain't need it.
Well, but I'm different. You know what I'm saying? Some people need it, some people don't. You know what I mean? Like if you look at all the top billionaires, they ain't go to college. You know what I'm saying? Top companies, corporations in America, they most of them dropped out of college. It's not a career path that's ideal for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like for those people that had investors and stuff, I feel like it's hard for black people. We ain't got no like. Number one, we ain't got none, and then number two, I feel like a lot of us is fucked up, like just out the gate.
Damn, you harsh, man.
Nah, I'm just being real.
No, we not.
A lot of us is fucked up in a degree.
No,
like our
it's
minds
just-
is a little fucked.
I mean, you gotta take account for your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? If you're around progressive thinking brothers and sisters, then you know what I mean. Then there's go time. You know what I'm saying? But if you the smartest one in the room all the time, then you in the wrong room. You know what I'm saying?
I make that shit. It's I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get too comfortable with saying that shit.
Yeah,
like,
man,
fuck
brother.
that.
Like we doing major shit.
Because I be looking at the
We
statistics
doing
and
major
shit like that.
all over the globe. We doing major things.
And I be
man.
looking at it like, damn, like we the worst in that too. The fuck?
I mean,
We
yeah.
can only read at a third grade level? What the fuck? I be getting rappers
Yeah.
up here like, you can't read, nigga. What the fuck?
I mean, but then again, some of the smartest people on the planet is melanated. So, you know what I mean?
Shit,
The
that's-
highest IQs, you know what I'm saying? The most decorated, degree-wise, the youngest to do it, you know what I'm saying? They all melanated. So it's something to say about that.
Kendrick Lamar, that not like us shit. That shit, okay. That shit got me
Kendrick,
right
man,
now.
What are you talking about? A game changer? Raising the bar, setting the pace?
Let me ask. Not like us. You said melanated. What makes someone, because right now, this is the thing in the culture right now. I feel like this is what they trying to do. Black is like, they realize being black is cool. So I feel like they got a lot of cheat ways and shit like that. That niggas that ain't black, but they still trying to get up in this shit. So like that Tyler girl, make me sweat, make me what? And it's like, I feel like they reaching, they stretching like a motherfucker. So like people that's African, that really don't give a fuck about black culture, black people and American, but they need that dollar. They know they need to trick us. You can say Drake. Some people say Drake. You can say anything like that. So what makes a person black?
Melanin.
So you just say, as long as you got melanin in your skin, you black. You can rock with us.
Well, I mean, you know, people, they get technical about the word black. That's what I'm saying. Like, heavenly melanated people are enhanced human beings. We are the gods on the earth. You know what I'm saying? So when you start talking about, like, culturally and, you know what I'm saying, geographically, you know, melanated people, it takes on a different definition, which is cool. I can respect it either way. You know what I mean? But there's a reason why, you know what I'm saying, all the music genres came from melanated people. You know what I mean? Religion, not Christianity, I'm sorry. Spirituality.
Christianity?
No.
Ethiopian Bible?
I'm talking about spirituality.
Oh,
it's
okay.
based in a melanated understanding. Like, you have to have melanin to reach higher levels of any spiritual teachings or train of thought. So there's something to it about that. Like I said, that's what Black History Month is about for me. You know what I mean? It's a universal aspect to melanin. But, I mean, you know, when you can dice it up and say, you know, Black Americans or foundational Black Americans, you know what I mean? We push the culture forward. You know, we are, you know what I'm saying, the alphas when it comes to that. And then, you know, you look at African cultures. Well, actually, you can go anywhere in the globe. You go back far enough, it's some melanated people establishing and terraforming. You know what I mean? That's just who we are on this planet.
We talk about spirituality a little bit. What's your religion?
I'm not really one into religion. I would consider myself spiritual and not religious.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with spirituality, dealing with the ability to tap into every religion and find yourself, you know what I'm saying? Then you have the ability to understand like who you are and where you come from as far as I mean, there's so many. Like, I don't even want to get into naming individual ones.
I got you.
But there's so many. But, you know, like I said, there's the ability to tap in to the higher self, you know.
Let me ask you this. I got this a funny ass question. I got from this other interview. He's like, you gotta start interesting shit. It's like a funny ass question.
No, it's all good.
When the last time you fought? Can you describe your last fight?
Nigga was in the hospital. We put it like that. I fucked that nigga up.
What happened? put the story up.
And then we shot up the place. It was bad. That's not nothing to really talk about.
You don't want to talk about it?
Yeah, man.
All right,
Even though the brother...
All right, let's talk about something. It could be funny because I feel like it's kiddish. Your first fight. You remember your first fight?
Yeah, of course.
Said, nigga, you ain't shooting up there. Damn, nigga.
Nah.
Your body ain't even there.
I mean, but you know, I come from a time where we fought every day, man. You know what I'm saying? Every day we fought. Every single day. You know what I mean? There wasn't no safe walk home. You know what I'm saying? You was always bumping into somebody and you was knuckling up. But, you know, at the end of the day, y'all was cool. By the end of the day, we was cool. You know, it wasn't no hard feelings. It was just about, you know, boys fight, man. That's what little boys did growing up. We fought. Me and my brother, Mo Peas. We fought every damn day. You know what I'm saying?
Your brother is Mo Peas?
Yeah.
So Mo Peas is a person?
Yeah, it's the owner of the Mo Peas.
Okay.
His name is Mo.
Didn't know that shit. I just, like, it's like Walmart. Like, Walmart with somebody named
Yeah, that's my brother, man. We grew up together. Same bathtub, same bunk beds, fought every day, man. Drove our parents crazy.
Okay, that's like insane. All right, so let me ask you. I thought this is gonna be interesting for you. You got your last $100.
Yeah.
What you doing? You got your last 100.
Last 100
Somebody watching this, they got their last 100. How can
till
they-
when? Till the next 100 or just in the world?
Last 100. They don't know what the fuck they finna do. They got their dick in their hand
Man.
or vagina.
Last hundo. What am I gonna do with that? Man, I'm gonna stretch that mug like the Fantastic Four, man. I'm stretching it. I'm stretching, man. I'm going into conservation mode. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely gonna use some of it to make some more. Definitely. If I gotta go buy some whans and zoom zooms and sell them at the basketball court or something, man, I got to keep making a little bit more. But I'm gonna stretch it.
All right, let me ask you this one might be a little bit easier. Last 1,000, last G.
I'm gonna invest it.
All right, how we doing it? What we doing with it? Real estate, we doing like, you got so much, like you said some crazy stuff, like you
Yeah, I got
said
real
selling a
estate.
public company, or I don't know, you said some crazy stuff.
Yeah, publicly traded, real estate's heavy.
What we doing with it?
Man, last G, or you talking about just AG?
Last G.
Last G?
Like this person, they like people struggling, like they got their last G. Man, what can I do? Should I breed some dogs? Buy a house in Detroit? Build that up? Like something like give him a flick, give him something.
Damn, man, I don't know. That's a good one. I don't know, man. I had to think about that. I probably use it to get somewhere where somebody love me and put some minds together and beat the concrete.
Shoot, dang, I ain't gonna lie, that shit sound like some bullshit, but like it's real
That's
niggas.
what I would do, though.
No, it sound like some bullshit. But I'm telling the people that was the realest shit you could ever say. Because I ain't gonna lie, people be having money and ideas and shit, but everybody around them be faulty and they be body goddamn selves. I really feel like
Yeah, I get somewhere where the love is, and I'd be like, look, it took me 200 to get here. I'm down to my last, man. What's up?
we gotta make this shit work. Hey, I got this. Oh, you got
Yeah,
that? Oh, you got this?
right,
You got the
right.
house? Okay, you got the
Right.
apartment? All right, you got the car?
You
All right,
got
let's
to
go.
connect, nigga. What you talking about here?
Yeah, okay, that's how you make it, niggas. I'm letting y'all know. Somebody gotta have a place. Somebody gotta have a car. Somebody gotta have an idea.
Somebody got had a plug.
Somebody gotta have this. They gotta market it. Somebody gotta have time for this. Somebody got like. All right, I'm just letting that shit know. I call it. You know what I really call it? This may sound a little racist, but like if you know, you know. I call it coming up like some Mexicans. I was like, bro, we gotta come up like the Mexicans, bro. Let's get the
They
fuck
came
together.
up, too.
I remember it was like 3 niggas in the same house, and I was like, ah, shit. And he was like, man, I don't want to be living like nigga. We coming up like the Mexicans, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga?
Right.
We stay like this, nigga. We be good.
That's
Y'all
what I'm
want to
saying. You gotta get with them like minds, man.
Y'all wanna
Shit,
get
you
egos
hungry?
and
I'm
shit.
hungry, man. Let's get some fucking food.
Let me ask you this. So I feel like my grandma, she said that shit a lot. She's like, niggas can never come up like every other people. They come in this country, they come up, they get together. Why do you think that is?
Because we're in survival mode. You know what I'm saying? You look at these other white people, they living, man. And it's evidence of that everywhere, man. You look at black people as a whole, we surviving, man. It's a different way of living, and it make a difference in the long run. You know, you can't think like
How can you get out that mindset?
You can't
though?
think leisurely when you in survival mode and everybody around you in survival mode. So it's just like, you know, then you got jealousy, you know what I'm saying? You start to come up, somebody want to pull you down, man. They don't want you to leave them. You know what I'm saying?
What's the most haterade shit that you ever heard? Like that was like some sly shit, because I'd be like, oh, you doing your little, like I get so much shit with this little podcast shit.
Dog, shut shit down, man. I've had haters shut shit down. You know what I mean? Behind the scenes, telling the wrong people or the right people. And just, you know, before you figure out what really happened or who really did what, shit shut the fuck down.
What happened?
Nah, you can't get into all that. I'm just
I
saying,
got
you
you.
know, you got it. Haters is a disease, man. It affects motherfuckers, and that shit is like cancer. It should fucking kill you. You know what I mean? Just to hate. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody need to write a book on how to avoid that shit.
You gotta write a book on how to avoid the
Man,
haters.
because it takes a book.
Shoot, do you think, I think it was a Big Sean lyric. You think jealousy and envy is two different things?
Man, they cousins for sure. If they ain't twins, they cousins. You know
He
what I
said,
mean?
I think somebody said, they said, envy is normal. They said one of them, envy is normal. But they said jealousy, motherfucker kill you over some jealousy shit. Like, I feel like
Motherfuckers will kill you over it being envious. That's what I'm saying. Like they so
they the same thing.
synonymous. It's hard to really, you know, I mean, I'm quite sure they're defined, but, you know, they cousins if they're not twins.
Got you. So we got that. Last 1,000, last 100. 2025 is here. So last year, like, what do you want to do from last year that's different from this year? What do you want to do different?
Last year I was healing. You know what I'm saying? I had just went through some serious traumatic health issues, and you know, fortunately, I was able to sit back, relax, bills was paid. You know what I'm saying? And then I traveled a lot. You know what I'm saying? Got out and checked my traps across the world, and now 2025. It's about putting my hands in the dirt, you know what I'm saying, and spinning the earth type thing, and building. So that's what I'm on. Just, you know what I'm saying.
Building.
Yeah.
I feel like you got I feel like you got a vast amount of shit though. So what do you want to build? What you want to build?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm starting my real estate investment trust. Well, I've already started it, but I'm the ink gonna dry this year for sure, and we're gonna put numbers up on the board. You know,
Not gonna lie, bless my people. What's a real estate investment trust?
What is it?
Yeah.
It's basically it's a holdings company, and we hold all different types of real estate: vacant land, development properties, development, all type of development, from developing raw land to rehabbing buildings to building apartment complexes to portfolios with 10, 20 rental properties fully rented out, buildings half rented out. You know what I'm saying? All type of properties. I'm working with some really good people, and that's direction we're going in as far as diversifying. You know what I'm saying? The initial jump out, which will be this year for
So
sure.
I feel like a lot of people want to do what you just said right now, but they do not got the capital for that. How do you
No
get
doubt.
that?
So when you're dealing with when you're dealing with a publicly traded company, you're dealing what's happening. We're dealing with what's called a Reg A, Regulation A, which is a fundraising initiative that allows you to raise, up to like 50 million. You know what I'm saying? All different types of ways. You know what I'm saying? But it gives you the opportunity to raise the funds you need to acquire these properties. You know what I mean? So that's number one for me.
So let me break it down to a 5-year real quick. So you say you get with some people that can.
Well, you get the company popping, and then you do a fundraiser, basically. You know what I'm saying? So you allow people the opportunity to get in on the ground floor and put up the type of, like I said, up to about 50 million legally, 50 million.
So that sounds crazy. Okay, so basically, so you basically say you got to get the people, but something I realized in this nonprofit area, I feel like a lot of people got good intentions, but you know what I really see out here? People suck with fucking people. You get the smartest ass people with the best ideas, but they fucking suck with people. If somebody had like the best ideas, but they just suck with people, what advice would you give them to like get better with people, or something that you give them to get, or a book you'll give them to read?
I don't know, man.
Or
I don't know, man. I mean, there's a ton of, you can Google. I mean, but it's not necessarily a book that's going to change the game for you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's hard to teach to be a people person. I mean, that's like shit the CIA do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They teach you how to manipulate people and things like that. I mean, it's not necessarily...
Segue. I ain't gonna lie. If a nigga don't get no bitches out here, boom. What can you say to nigga to get some bitches out here? Man. If he's scared.
Fuck bitches, get your bread together.
What?
Yeah, that's the best way. Fuck bitches, get your bread together. You know what I'm saying? You can chase bitches all day, but if you ain't got the bag on deck, you wasting your time.
All right, so
chase the bag.
Let's say if the bag is good.
Bitches
The bag is
chase
good.
you. Yeah.
The bag is good.
And you got to be in the
place.
Because
it's niggas with their bag. That shit that shocked the fuck out of me. I seen
them
in the party. Their bag is good.
Yeah.
But they over there with them broke niggas. They need to ride out of here.
Right.
I'm serious. They needed to ride out of here. So it is like, but they fucking with them. You know
all you gotta do is you gotta be in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? People is having a good time out here. If you got the bag, you know what I'm saying, you gotta just be in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's real
Yes,
simple.
I can buy that champagne if you want. That's how I'm telling you. That's how it's gonna come on. Like here, you can use this.
Man, Kanye put them niggas on the map, man.
It's a credit card.
Come on, man. Kanye already put the backpackers on the map, man.
Hey.
He did all the work for you, man. All
Wait,
you
was that what backpackers called? Like nerd niggas?
nerd niggas, yeah, nerds and geeks. Kanye did that. He opened the lane for y'all, man. It's all good. All you gotta do is just be there, man. Women's gonna check for you, man.
Good. I ain't gonna lie. Are you the type of person to believe in love? Shit, you not married? Shit, were you ever married?
I mean, I don't believe in nothing. I don't care what it is. If it requires a belief system, I don't subscribe to it.
So you don't think love? Do you think true? Like what people say, true love? Like you only have one person out here for you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, why not? Every man, listen, the world is vast. Everything out here, you know what I'm saying? No matter, it don't matter what you think or believe or want. It's out here. You know what I mean? The world's a big place. It might not be in your neighborhood or it might not be on your side of town. It might not be in your state. But, it's out here.
So you believe in the true love? All right, for sure. I was wondering. I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I believe in like familiarity. Like I believe like I can marry any bitch and then give it some time. She'll love me later. I'll love the bitch later. I'll learn to love the bitch later. Once she look all right.
You're relying too much on love, man.
You don't think that's how it works? That's what some old niggas, they told me that shit. It's like, bro, you marry a bitch first. You too young for that. You marry the bitch first, and then you figure out what the fuck love is with that bitch later when you can't leave a bitch.
Man, listen. Man, listen, you'll get took to the bank, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around and marry a woman just because she'll take you to the bank, dog. Take everything you got. I've seen it happen over and over and over. Love ain't got nothing to do with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I like your philosophy with familiarity. That's good. You know what I'm saying? You familiar with somebody, build with that. You know what I mean? But out here, tricking and trying to wifey these whores, dog, you're gonna get took to the bank, man. They ain't gonna just eventually fall in love with you.
Because I think, this is my ideology. Tell me if you got the same or you believe the opposite. I believe everybody is good in my head. I think everybody is at least good in their mind. I don't think nobody's out here just, I'm a super villain. I think everybody, or in their head, I think they believe I'm doing the right thing. Everybody in their head think they doing the right thing.
Everybody ain't good, man. You
don't think everybody doing
living a fantasy.
Think they doing the right thing though?
No, motherfuckers is out here to get you. Period.
But you don't think in their mind for their reason?
Women is trained to get you, to get over on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's.
But in their mind, they think they right. They think, oh, I'm a woman, I deserve this, and
exactly.
I deserve this privilege.
That's what I'm saying. They condition, they program, just like me and you is programmed. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop raised me, sort of thing. So, I see things differently. I don't have all this hope and optimism you got.
I ain't got this hope and optimism shit.
I mean, I've been through it though. You know what I'm saying? I've been through it. It's real out here, man. Women they just as real as brothers is.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I be thinking like this. I be thinking like I can find like a female version of myself. I feel like just as rare as a nigga I am, I feel like that's a rare of a bitch I'm gonna need to find. But you know the thing that fucked me up? She gotta be shaped like a fucking Coke bottle.
Hey, man.
That's the only thing that fucked me up.
Women is overweight out here, man. Listen,
huh?
I ain't mad at you. Women is overweight out here, man. You like, they here, they there. They go to the gym. You'll find her.
Nah, but I'm saying like, not on that bullshit that you talking. Now you know the type of bullshit I'm talking about.
Listen,
that bullshit. You catch me with that.
Okay, look at it like this. Look at it like this.
How
many niggas you know is players?
Like players?
Like, I'm just saying, percentage-wise.
That want to fuck a lot of women?
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about nothing except they would pleasing themselves. Like, how many niggas you know like that?
Okay, yeah. No, a lot.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't no different for females. It ain't no different. So, let me put it like this. 10 niggas, you could put on your hand, 10 niggas, the top 10 niggas you deal with right now. Did they find love at first sight? And now they booed up, and that's just the end of the story? They booed up forever?
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm gonna be raw with you. I see that shit. I see more. I'm saying this to the bitches. I say this to bitches all the time. I be like, bro, y'all may think niggas is out here like that, Bro, we is not out here like that. Most
Okay.
niggas is on some lovey-dovey shit. They prefer that lovey-dovey shit. So, maybe this is a young nigga, more of a young
But
nigga
that's what I'm
thing.
saying. I'm from a different, you know what I'm saying?
We
I'm
just
from
want to sit the fuck down with
bitches
a
ain't
bitch.
shit but hoes and tricks. You know what I'm saying? That's the era I'm from. That
said
shit
bitches ain't
programmed me,
shit
man.
but hoes.
Unfortunately, it did, man. And it programmed females my age. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh, Tender Love and Care. What's that song?
yeah,
Yeah,
TLC.
scrub. We don't want to fuck with no scrub.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, all
Shit,
that
I ain't
shit.
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You know why I think it's kind of worse this way? These days, you know why I think it's kind of worse?
What's that?
Because we hear jokes and shit. They making jokes and shit about it, but I can tell it's like in every joke is some real shit.
Yeah.
So it's like a joke thing where like we not fucking with like it's kind of fucked up. I see it happening. We not fucking with our culture, like the black girls in our culture. And that's like a little fucked up about it. Cause I feel like they fucking up the culture a little bit to a degree. Cause like somebody in the culture is like that, but then like I feel like we going outside of the culture. That's like the thing I'm kind of fucked up on.
I mean, unfortunately, there is a reality to that. I mean, I love black women. I grew up in a household with 3 black women. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I love black women, man. There's no doubt about it. You know what I mean? But, you know, they think like I do. Shit. And that ain't,
Like,
gonna,
that
that
shit
ain't
right
gonna
there-
mix. That don't mix good.
How do you think we can get the fuck out of that? Because I feel like if we all live like, I don't trust you, you doing this.
Well,
doing
I
this.
mean, younger generations, man, y'all got to hope. I got hope for y'all.
You said we got hope, nigga.
No, I got hope for y'all. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? I got, just like you got done saying, you know, more cats that's on some lovey-dovey than not me. Everything I know is a player. I ain't gonna hold you up. I count 10
Like-
niggas that I on my phone I just talked to. All of them are players.
Nigga that just left, he left out of the he left out of the editing process like a little bit early. He's like, yeah, we've been booed up for a minute. You know, she been, yeah, she
And
had
that's beautiful.
And they are, like, that's why when you say this, I was like, yeah, I don't think, I
Hey,
think,
man, that's good.
and you know what I think that's a little fucked up about your day a little bit too?
What's that?
I think a lot of the older chicks, I feel like polygamy, am I saying the word right?
Yeah.
Like you fuck a lot of bitches. I think polygamy is more accepted. And like our bitches these days, they all fuck with, like, if you say polygamy to a bitch, a younger bitch, you'll be like, cool. Everybody, but it'd probably be like boundaries and shit like that. I feel like back in your days, older bitch, she look at you like, well, I'm not getting played on. No, you're only gonna be
silly. Nah, polygamy is a way of life, man. You know what I'm saying? If you look for it, you can find it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think like most of
it's
the
a
older
lifestyle.
women just like that?
I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think it transcends time. I think it's been here since the beginning of time. It'll be here at the end of time. Polygamy will. But it's a life. It's a community. It's a lifestyle. And, you know, you just got to tap into it.
You don't think most older bitches are looking at this shit like with a stank on their face?
I think it's a community that's been here since the beginning of time. It'll be here since the end of time. I don't think that. I mean, I don't know the numbers. Like, if there's more in my generation than it is in your generation.
I'm just going off of a feel. I ain't gonna hurt you. I'm talking about feels right now.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not privy to that community, but you know what I'm saying? I know about it. I understand it. I know where it's at. I mean, I ain't there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's not something I'm trying to.
You'd rather be with a monogamy thing?
If I'm in a relationship, it's gonna be monogamous for sure. If I'm in a relationship, but you know, I choose for long periods of time. I choose not to be in a relationship for that reason. I ain't trying to hurt nobody.
Oh, for
you
sure.
know what I mean? I'll keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Oh damn! So you sound like damn. You a real life shit.
Yeah,
You a real
I'm
life
saying,
player on this bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know one.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I ain't out here, hurting women or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, for sure. I was gonna ask this one thing. Music artist. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never asked you music artist. Like, what artist you fucking with? Oh wait, no. This is the other question I had. I feel like thing me and my dudes we be talking about. What the fuck is this thing? I fucking hate it a little bit. Where the fuck does it come from? I feel like a lot of me and my dude we be arguing about you an older guy, right?
Yeah.
We be like, bro, he's like, yeah, but he be like, he them older niggas. You know what it is. I was like, okay, I get it. And I feel like older generation, they got more of that like fight shit in them. And I feel like, I'm gonna be raw with you. This is what I think. I think the older generation, they had like that fight shit where they fought with each other. And I feel like this generation, we got a generation we like, it's kind of a little bit bad because we don't give a fuck about each other. But we can make money with each other. Like these rappers, some of these rappers want to kill each other, but they can look at each other in the party or the basketball game and just. And then some things like I'll give you this one example. We got Birdman, Baby, we got Da Baby, we got Lil Baby, and I'm sure we got another baby. I'm just forgetting the fuck about it.
Right.
But if this shit was to happen back in your day, nigga, these three niggas would be fighting each other. They'd be arguing. It'd be sourcing magazines. They'd be, nigga, I'm the real baby. No, change your name, nigga. No, change your name, nigga.
Yeah, nah, that's happened before.
So,
Q-Tip
look.
and T.I.
Boom. These days, guess what we doing? Let's make a song together. Let's call it Baby on Baby. Yeah, baby, no. They make a song
I mean,
together.
but you know, y'all got the drill culture though, man. You really can't say that. Good drill culture, y'all niggas is dropping each other like flies. It wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit would pop off, but you know, it was mostly just, you know, fighting or maybe a stabbing or something. It wasn't, you know, you gotta have bodies dropping just to make music. Like it's different
you gotta
now.
have bodies to drop. Okay, so you say like the beef that your guys had back then, it was just like small little beef. We didn't really care too much. Like, but you
I
say
mean, it wasn't dropping bodies and rapping about it. Nah,
it wasn't.
nah, it wasn't that serious, man.
All right,
You know what I'm saying?
That's just like a thing that me and my G's be laughing about. But
Yeah,
you don't
nah,
think
y'all this younger generation's off the map. They on some other shit.
I got you. Food wise, what you be eating on?
Food wise,
You see me, I'm on my alkaline water shit.
Yeah. For that's
I be
that's
eating
very-
like shit, but I drink water like a
yeah.
lot.
No, I drink coconut water heavy. You know what I'm saying? Mango is heavy. You know what I mean? That's what keep me looking young. And then my diet's mostly
Damn, nigga,
Yeah.
black don't crack 50, nigga.
yeah,
What
exactly,
the fuck?
exactly. You know what I'm saying? But that's you gotta balance it. That's the key to a proper diet. It's just
You know what I'm on?
balance.
And I feel like amazing.
What's that?
Sea moss and black seed oil.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, you got the remedy.
I do those two, and then I do my water, and I just like,
Yeah, you got the remedy. You
And
got
then
the
this is
remedy.
one thing I don't take it too much because I'm really some of this shit is a little dangerous because it kills like all the shit bacteria in your body and some of the bacteria you need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a grapefruit extract. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I got that
no,
too.
that's good, man. That's good. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, even that takes a moderation and it takes a balance.
Yeah, because you'll kill all the good bacteria in your body.
I mean, you know, you can walk outside and get hit by a bus. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you
there's no, there ain't no solution to it all. Ain't nothing that's gonna guarantee you longevity.
Let's bring it up. COVID. What was you thinking about doing COVID? That's my thought process doing COVID.
I was
ain't gonna
outside, man. I was on the road. They shut the planes down. They shut the highways down. I was everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Pulling. I didn't think it was. I still don't. I mean, you know, I know it was real, but you know, it came out. You know, it was a government created virus, and you know what I'm saying. They've been working on it for years. They unleashed it. It really wasn't as bad as they said it was. It didn't require all the shit that they said it did, and then you know, it is. You know, it's after you realize this government ain't here to help you. You know what I'm saying. You just don't even listen to the shit no more. You know what I'm saying.
They killed the sick people.
You ain't got no mic. Wait, what was you saying? You can say it a little bit.
They killed the sick people.
Man, shit crazy, man.
Let me ask you this. Other than COVID, obviously, I want to ask you this. What's a conspiracy theory that you believe with your whole fucking heart that's like facts?
A conspiracy theory?
That's
Man.
not a conspiracy theory to you, but everybody
That's
else.
the problem, man. All the conspiracy theories been proven. They ain't theories no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really out to get you. They really out to kill you. You know what I'm saying? They poisoning the air, the water, the food. It's coming out. So it ain't even theory no more. You know what I'm saying? But to your question, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm not really one to just believe in shit. You know what I'm saying? All the theories have been proven.
So
You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
shit. Name one of the boys. Oh, you saying like are they out? Who are they though to you?
They,
Let's put our
I
tinfoil
mean,
caps
yeah, the
on.
powers that be. You know what I'm saying? The powers that be, the governments,
You think
the
it's the
people
rich
behind
niggas?
the government, the shadow governments, you said rich.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, why not? You know what I'm saying? They privy to information. We not.
All right. Wait,
You know what I mean? They don't care about us.
What's the name of that one movie? I'm trying to find that shit. The name of that movie, well, like
What's
it
it
was
about?
it was the end of the world, and then like I think this whole like
Leave it all behind, or
yep.
yeah.
So look, bro.
I think that was a foresight into what we're dealing with. Now you see these planes dropping out the sky,
But you don't think it's like
boats crashing into bridges, and that's
But
what that's
did
how
you
the
get the
movie
ending,
started.
though?
That's how the movie started.
Did you get the ending though? What was the ending? What was your like?
It was a bomb, a nuclear bomb or atomic bomb. One or two went off.
They
That
said a
was the
poem
end.
at the ending though. Did you fuck with the poem at the ending?
Oh, girl said, I don't remember it. I mean, I remember.
I remember that shit. Like, this is the main thing that I remember from it. Like, this is what I took from it. This is why, like, when everybody talk to they stuff, I'm just like, I think my whole heart, I think that they can't control shit. They can only see a forecast in the future, is what the movie said. It's like, even at the ending, they can't really control anything. They could just only get a heads up, just like we get, but we just later.
See, that's the propaganda.
I don't think we can fucking...
They put propaganda in movies. You know what I'm saying? But they also put the reality in movies because they got to draw from something.
I think that's the reality. I think God control this shit. These niggas, they can only see a little bit. Oh, we can control the weather, but then, nigga, why y'all fuck y'all shit? Why y'all shit, you know what I mean? Like, I can't control all this shit. All right, so I feel like...
I don't know. I think they are controlling everything, every aspect of what the fuck me and you deal with on a daily basis. The tragedy in the world, they controlling all that shit, man.
Maybe that's just the religious man. I mean, that's the religious man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. Because, I mean, you got... you know what I'm saying?
Niggas
You
can't
control your
shit.
universe. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, when you start talking about, you know... I mean, you can't control the earth, I don't think. I think the earth is a...
That's what they trying to control. That's like
Nah,
the
you
thing
can't
in my
control the
head.
earth. You can't control the sun, moon, star. You don't have control over that.
You know something I think that's weird? I think in my whole heart, I think the moon is like this whole fucking planet is like weird as fuck. I don't know what
Very
people say a
weird.
dome, people say all this other shit.
Yeah.
But like, why the fuck can the sun and the moon do this shit perfectly though?
Perfectly. Like a MasterCard
Like,
symbol.
we was like put
Vivica-
here for that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this shit
Vivica
is like,
PCs, I think it's called.
huh?
I think it's called the Visca PCs with the MasterCard symbol, the two circles, same size, interlocking. That's what an eclipse is.
That's weird. And then
That's very weird.
We can search. You see my fingers pointing? We can go 2 million light years that way. We'll never see a perfect moon like this. That's just the amount away from the sun.
I mean, there's a lot out there, man. There's a lot out there, man.
But they say they got these big telescopes. Why can they go 2 light
That's
years
what
this
that
way?
publicly traded company I was telling you about, the VGTL. That's you got a telescope, monitor space, all type of stuff. It's a lot out there, man.
I just remember last time I seen it, they said, okay, we can't find anything like this anywhere. I was like,
No, they found there's a lot of stuff out
they
there.
found the
man.
exact same shit like we got.
I mean, it happens all the time. I mean, even with you talking about an eclipse.
I'm talking about a perfectly circle
I
moon.
mean, eclipse happens all the time throughout on the globe. It happens all the time. It's just here it might be every 10 years or something like, and that's just like particular parts of the city. I mean, you get to other parts of the state, they don't see the same eclipse we see. You know what I'm saying? They see different ones. You know what I mean? But yeah, they happen all the time, man. The world
ask
is
you
a
this.
big place.
Let me ask you this. I'm finna let you go. If you had a time machine, where would you want to travel to?
The 90s.
Watch, nigga, ain't you from there?
Yeah, I need to go back, man. 'Cause that was fun, man. It was fun. It meant
What would
a
you
lot.
do?
I'd do it all over again, man. I'd pull up to where I always wanted to pull up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me see Tupac when he was with Digital. Let me see Biggie when he was in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Rapping on the corner. You know what I'm saying? Let me see LL at the tunnel. You know what I mean?
What about the overseas trip?
This guy, man.
What about the overseas trips?
Man, listen, man.
I got former information.
Listen, we gotta be there, man. There's a lot going on, and we need to be involved. You know what I'm saying? It's just not about here, being in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? It's about, you know what I'm saying, brothers, they need us out there, man. You know what I mean? It's about developing out there. It's about tapping in. It's about, you know what I mean, understanding what people that look like us, what they doing over there, man. You know what I mean? Because they need us.
What was the overseas trips about? Like, where'd you go to, too?
Man, I be all over Central America and the Caribbeans. I mean, the past year, you know, that's really what it's all about, man. Just being there, meeting my like-minded, you know what I'm saying, tapping into brothers that you know.
Damn, you just
they be
took a
all
plane
over.
out that bitch? You just took a plane out there?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought about doing some crazy shit. I thought about getting a car and just driving that bitch.
You can. That's what I like about it. You don't need a plane to get there. But yeah, I took a plane there. But I mean, push come to shove,
trying
America
to
shut
go
down
that
the
bitch with a
plane.
machete.
Yeah, I'm going to Belize, man. I'm coming home, baby.
Belize, man. Wait,
Yeah.
that's where your people from?
No,
like your-
that's where I like to go. That's where I go like every 2-3 months. I pull
You
up
said
there.
Belize? Where's that at?
Belize. It's in Central America.
You just like it out there?
Oh man, I love it out there. Yeah,
For sure.
it's different. It's beautiful.
Shoot, what's the difference about it?
I mean, there's no processed food, everything fresh. You know what I'm saying? The best fishing in the world. There's a lot to explore. Caves, the ruins of our ancestors, the Mayans, Aztec ruins, waterfall. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's just the jungle. There's the city. There's you know what I'm saying? The
What
villages.
about the bitches? See, I didn't want to say it, but then your people snitching on you, nigga.
Hey man, lock that door, man. Keep that guy back
snitching
there,
on you.
man. Keep that guy back
I was
there.
gonna ask you, man, what's up with it? Is
I
that
mean,
why?
I mean that's too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of love, man. People show a lot
Wait,
of love.
nah, I ain't never been, my nigga. Bring the knowledge, nigga.
Man,
Like, I
I'm
just hear
trying to
about
tell you, it's
Cuban, like we just hear about Dominican Republican, we just hear about it.
There, everywhere, man.
Are they all really shaped like that?
Bro, I mean, in the States, I can safely say Detroit got some of the most beautiful women. New York
Bullshit.
got some of the, you crazy, nigga.
Bullshit.
Atlanta,
Nigga, I'm
Cali,
from Detroit. Bullshit.
You crazy. Some of the most
Bullshit.
beautiful women I've ever seen in my life is in Detroit.
Versus Texas or Houston?
I mean, I'm saying, and that's my point, man. They everywhere. So when you get outside the country and you start dealing with women in another culture, man, some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen, man.
In
It's just
Detroit.
walking around. You know, I'm talking about in Belize, in the DR, in Cuba, in Colombia. They just walking around. I mean, it's the same. It's just like, you know, you can find beauty everywhere, man. And that's really what it's about, man. It's just finding beauty everywhere, man.
All right, don't say that Detroit shit. The manly ass.
Nah,
I know them
man. Detroit got some beautiful women, man.
I tried to hug my mama, and I realized that people hug their mamas. And I was like, oh shit, my mama hugged me. She punched me in public. I was like, wait, that's your mom? You tried to hug her? She punched you? I was like, yeah, is it? Oh,
I mean, hey,
y'all
man.
be lovey-dovey and shit?
I mean, I don't know. You might not have gotten the bath that day. She wasn't trying to hear that shit. I don't know. I don't
See
know.
what?
Mamas do what they do, man. You know what I mean? You can't judge mama.
Yeah, all right, nigga. Detroit woman harsh.
True that. But I mean, you know, I think it come with the climate, man. We in a cold climate, man. You know, I think that has something to do with it too.
Do you got bitches on call overseas? Like families overseas? You been
Hey, man,
over here somewhere?
is it over? Is the interview over, man? What is this guy talking about, dog?
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk. Let me get my politician
This
back.
nigga put me out there, man.
Let me get my politician back though. Felons. I got a lot of people that watch like politicians. I interviewed the district attorney, the sheriff of Washington County right now.
Yeah.
So I interviewed those two people. I feel like they've been keeping up my content. I be tagging them every single time I do stuff like this. So when I
Yeah.
post this clip, I'm tagging them.
Yeah.
So basically for felons, what can we do to make felons? Because we call this county Washaway County.
Yeah.
And you've been here since a kid, so I
Yeah.
want to know
Yeah.
what the fuck can we do to make this shit easier for felons, for they won't be washing it in the fucking county jail and just sit there.
Man, we need programs, opportunities, man, pathways, man, from, you know what I'm saying, from being a felon to the trades to entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need, man. We need information. You know what I'm saying? We need information that goes down to the fucking street level. You know what I'm saying? And informs them that this ain't it, man. It ain't it, meaning the end. Yeah, we go through it. It's like you were saying, the Washaway County, man. It's like almost like a rites of passage, man, to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we need programs, man.
We got rappers so scared they won't even drive. They won't even get an Uber drive out here, my G. They so
Man,
scared of this shit.
Bro, I remember back in the day, Detroit wouldn't even cross 8 Mile. Wouldn't even cross it. They used to be like, man, you don't go over there. I'm like, man, we gonna cut it out, man.
Because the police so bad?
Man, it was horrible, man. They get you. It was bad. It was.
Let me ask this real nigga shit. So basically, I interviewed the guy then, because look, I did this back to back, and it kind of pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah.
I interviewed the fucking district attorney, right? So I'm like, hey, so black people, like, this is a known fact. I just put it out there bluntly, and then I looked it up, the facts, the numbers for him, but it's known. Black people, they go to jail for a longer period of times than for the same crimes than non-black people, right?
Yeah, of course.
I asked him, why is this? You're the district attorney. I gave him the Washington County
You
facts.
should have said systematic racism.
Yeah, but that. And he said, well, that's not my issue. That's really the sheriff, because they arrest more. So then, boom, that's why I interviewed next. Alicia Dyer,
Yeah.
sheriff. So then, boom. She said, oh, yeah, that's not really, we may arrest them, but they still get prosecuted by the district attorney.
Bro.
So it's like the district attorney put it on the sheriff put it on the, so What do you think fuck we can do to help this out?
Man, we have to eliminate racism, man. That's what we got to do, man. That's the task in front of us, man. We have to eliminate racism and replace it with a system of justice.
How can we do that though? That sounds like big. You said something big, like eliminate
Man, I'm
racism.
telling you,
big.
that's the task. That's the task. You know what I mean? You got to tap into like-minded individuals that's putting us on the right path. You know what I'm saying? So you got like Professor Black, you got Jason Black, you know, Tariq Nasheed. You know what I'm saying? There's some brothers out here that's really sharpening the minds.
Look those names up, my
and
niggas.
putting us on task. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. So you said find like-minded people. I want to ask you this. So shoot, somebody, I feel like I travel a lot. I feel like you travel a lot too. So you probably hear the same shit.
Yeah, I'm outside.
Everybody in this city is like just fake and they just not really on the type of vibe I am. You can go any city, you're going to find niggas saying shit like that.
Yeah, of course.
So I feel like, what the fuck can you do for people like that can't find anybody in their city? They may be, some of them may be right.
Man, look, everybody can't come, man. It depends on what you're trying to do. Everybody can't come, and you can't save everybody. You know what I'm saying?
What do you have to say for people like that that's trying to find like-minded people like them?
Man, you gotta get out and you gotta show out, man. It's as simple as that, man. You'll get noticed. People will recognize you. You know what I mean? But nobody's gonna see you sitting at the crib, you know, sulking or whatever the fuck. You gotta get outside, man.
So you talking about leave that city and just go to a whole nother city?
That's one way to do it. If you gotta leave the city, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean, and get in where you fit in. I mean, people, brothers and sisters, is doing remarkable things all over the globe. It don't have to be here. You could go elsewhere, outside. You know what I'm saying? Outside our borders, and find like minds doing whatever it is you want. You know what I'm saying? But that's the effort that it takes. I mean, you can't wake up every day doing the same thing, thinking a change is gonna come. A change is gonna come. You got to create it. You got to go out. Like my pops used to say, man, you know what I'm saying? If the ship don't come in to get you, you got to build the ship and go out.
Got you. This is a real nigga question. I ain't gonna lie. I just came up with this bitch. This is a real nigga question. A black person, who's your black person of, like, for Black History Month? But look, this can't be no great old nigga. Like, fuck all that. Like, love these people. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, we love y'all. But none of them.
Well, rest in peace, Dr. Neely Fuller.
This somebody like that wasn't related to you either?
No, it wasn't related to me.
All right, cool. And why is this person your shoot?
Because he look him up, Dr. Neely.
I want them to be living. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what I'm saying? He just passed away a couple days ago.
Damn.
Yeah, that's my Black History Month famous brother, and he's an elder. You know what I mean? But he had an insight to white supremacy and annihilating it. He had an insight. Y'all look that up.
What's his name one more time?
Neely Fuller Jr. I call him Dr. Neely Fuller Jr.
He wrote a book?
Yeah, he wrote a book.
Well, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, you know where I get mine to? I ain't gonna lie, dang, it's kind of fucked up she died too. I'm just thinking about her now, you know, dang, some people die, like you just start thinking about them. So then she gave me, I remember my camera equipment stuff. And I was like, dang, they was doing some merch for the Palestine. Okay. It was this artist, he's Egyptian and he's Palestinian or something like that. It's something like he's on both sides. So then he's finna go there on the march, something like that, perform a song. I was gonna get it on video. I was like, dang, I just need a car. And then he's like, oh, boy, I get the rental car for you. I remember that. It was a black lady, and I didn't even know her. It was really, I was shooting her son videos, and then she got the rental car for me. And I remember that. And they canceled the show, funny enough.
Damn.
But now I just remember that, like, that was like...
What was her name?
Keisha.
Keisha. She ain't got a full name?
Keisha Powers.
Oh, Keisha Powers?
Yeah.
Hey, man, more power to her.
Like, I remember that, like... that, and I remember that she did not have to do that for me. I was like, damn.
And that's my point, man. You got to pull up, man. People will recognize you, man.
That was love.
Open up.
She got me a whole... that was like something so crazy. You know, some people, you know, we so scared. You got people in your family. Now, I don't drive my car down the street to the store.
Right.
She's gonna let me a rental car in it all the way to the East Coast. You know what I mean?
Don't let me talk about family, man. That's a whole nother thing, a whole nother monster.
Shoot. You want to tell a story? Tell one story.
Nah, man. Nah. We good, man.
Trying to save him? All right,
we
for
outta
sure.
here.
All right. Dark Side Podcast. Thank y'all so much.
Shoot with Dark Side, man. Tap in, man. Make you famous.